Oop asks about a homeless bookseller on South Street in R, Philadelphia. Short. Original post by you, really Elaine Bennis from December 2020. This was posted to BORU 2 years ago and didn't get many views. Reader you, Lorem Oopsum, requested that this be posted again. You should repost this to BORU. I have been going through all your BORU posts today at work and this one made my jaw drop. Would love to see it get more attention now that the sub is busier. An NBSP. In R, Philadelphia. Every time I go to South Street, there's always this one man selling books somewhere between 7th and 9th-ish, on South. As far as I can tell, he's homeless. He always spreads the books out really nicely. And there are new ones of every variety every time I go. He's really lovely to talk to. And I just wanted to know if anyone else knows who I'm talking about. It'd be nice to know other people are buying his books or otherwise helping him out. Comments. I see him all the time. Gets books for free from the piles left outside aids. Always see him reading. Sucks when it rains. Gave him money and told him I would buy a book someday a while back. He's set up in that recessed glass wall of a home too. I always wondered about that arrangement. He's a nice guy. An NBSP. Update. About a month ago I posted about a homeless man who sells books on South Street just to see if anyone else was buying books from him too. You, the CW, was kind enough to post a link to a short news blurb about him that had his name. And I wound up posting him on my Philly Pinterest board of some of my favorite things. Mostly activities to do, things to see with my out-of-state roommates. About a week ago, some of his family members reached out to me via Pinterest. Apparently he's been missing since 2016. And this was their first time seeing anything from him since. After doing my best to verify that they were actually related to him, because I wouldn't want to put the guy in any inadvertent danger, I was able to tell them where he usually sells his books. And his mom eventually came down to Philly and reunited with him. It seems like he may wind up going home soon. And I really hope the best for him and his family. Thought I'd share here since this is kinda where it started. And I'm definitely grateful for those of you who saw my first post. An NBSP. Edit. A homeless man, Josh Jarvis, sits amid second-hand books he offers for sale on Philadelphia, Pennsylvania's artsy South Street. This stretch of which is known for its bohemian, punk, and alternative atmosphere and diverse mix of eclectic shops. Library of Congress. https://tile.log.gov/service/pnp/hism/56600/56692v.jpg. OMG, I bought books from this guy on my way to a concert pre-COVID. I realized my mistake and tried to leave the books in a local family-run restaurant, thinking the kid would appreciate it. But the dang family was so nice that the kid came running blocks down to catch us and give the books back. Pro tip: don't buy books before a concert. It's not a smart move. Hopefully this had a happy result for him. I strongly believe Oop should have checked with him before giving his whereabouts to the people he ran away from. This guy used to be a consistent presence near my work back in the day. I didn't see him for a while before leaving for another job in a different part of the city, so I hope that means he moved on to a better life. Thanks for posting this. It makes me happy to think that he might be thriving somewhere. What if his family was abusive? Can you imagine running away from abuse just to have some stranger reveal your whereabouts to your abusers? I don't know this man's history, but I sure know you shouldn't do this kind of things without knowing the full story first. I dislike that my reaction is to question whether he wanted to be reunited or if he had run away. I hope it is as wholesome as it seems. I personally would not have informed anyone of his whereabouts, family or not, without first getting his explicit permission to do so. This is not such a heartwarming story if he's gone missing from his family on purpose. Public service announcement. If you see a call for information about a missing person and the source is not law enforcement, don't respond or else pass that info to the person they are looking for. It's a not uncommon way for people in hiding from abusers or witness protection etc. to be found out. Most of the time it's probably fine, but I sure as hell don't want to hit the case where somebody finds their victim. Damn dude, I've bought books off this guy. Had no idea he was missing. He was always keeping his face down too. Nice guy though. Cool post. I was waiting years for the day I found my best friend on a street somewhere. Unfortunately, I found his obituary instead. I'll buy a book from you someday. I bet it warms his heart to hear this. It reminds me of Facebook. The photographer took some photos of homeless people hanging out outside one winter. He or she posted the article with photos. A few days later, his family PM'd them, mentioning they had been looking for the man who went missing during New Year. They knew he was drunk and did stupid thing out with them. They watched him, then they turned looking for 1 minute, then they looked again, but he disappeared. Like poof. The photographer told them the location and they met them. They looked for the missing man together until they found him. They reunited. The missing man, homeless man, said he woke up in strange places and he didn't have wallets with him. He had no idea how to go home. He was stuck for a while. Crazy post. Hope life is going well for him now. A lot of good books out there. I remember walking past this guy all the time around 20,152,016. Hopefully this has a good ending for him. I lived right outside of Philly and remember seeing him frequently when I was on South Street. Op should have asked the guy first if he want his family contact him. Fucking stupid savior syndrome. Don't put his real name on there, Op. Nah. Why has he not gone back to his family? There's something going on. Okay, that's really cool. I wondered where he went. I hope he is thriving.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.